Welcome in, everybody. We are getting back into our Xcom game. Where we're at, still the beginning of July, making good progress. I recall that we have taken a few losses lately in our campaign. Is a trend that I want to see halted. We still have a very decent roster of soldiers with some ex-sergeant ranks. And I don't think we have up yet, but we do have a covert ops mission 5 days. That will probably be done tonight. Don't know if we're going to see another mission between then, but we'll have improved medkits by then. We'll have rebuilt the Shiv by then. Probably won't be. Have to. Let's just get it.
Contact detected.
Small scout over Germany.
Contact detected.
We're going to send in Duck. We're going to send in Q-Tip. We're going to send in Candyman.
Bangs out. Approaching target now. On target. Nearing strike range. Approaching target now.
Easy kill. Everyone's favorite swamp map. I think we can get away with. It's a scout. We can get away with training up for lower ranked guys. Do want to start being careful here, though. Now we're starting to see mutons with grenades, cyber discs, things that are not particularly friendly. Coming on this mission, Johnson, Diachenko, Olagunjo, Garza, Power, Dino, Scarlet. Gonna have a full rainbow. Oh, we should. All right. Cyclops. May swap that out. I may swap out the smoke grenade for a flashbang. We'll see what else we got. Also need to figure out who is going to bring arc thrower and who's going to bring hand grenade. Okay, it makes sense for Garza to bring the camp. Makes sense for Nadira. Makes sense for Nadira to bring Bring the arc thrower instead of grenades. I believe Packmaster will improve the arc thrower. Let's see about that. I'm gonna bring a flashbang, double the flashbang, or marksman. Go. Yeah, probably a good way to go. Just I think due to the smoke and mirrors perk, I'm going to be maximizing pockets instead of using them up with a marksman's thing, you know, marksman's scope. And we will give you flashbang as well. All right, we're ready to get in there. Good. Everyone's loaded a bear.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Our target site is near the German border. Our target went down in a remote area, but we have to secure the site before the aliens recover any survivors.
Come in, HQ. Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Okay, here we are in the corner. Let's get Scarlet. All the people who want to be up front, I badly. That's fine. Okay with it.
A la orden, comandante. I'm on it, Commander.
Двигаюсь к точке.
Voy.
Right now, I'm trying to just figure out whether it's safe. Ideally, we get our infantry and our rocketeer in good cover position. Good place. This here is a good place for the rocketeer. Well, either of these, but they're running, so we want to make sure that we
Let's
don't
do this.
do any activations Yeah, good.
Affirmative, moving out. On the move.
All right. Good. Good opening. Good opening round. Activate. Oops. Got our scout in the back. Okay, we got thin men. All right. Scout needs to catch up. Scarlet, lefty bomb. Okay. Scarlet's fast. Scarlet's fine. Do motion scan here. No contacts.
Marchando.
Run up, forward. Things are looking all right.
A la orden,
Probably more or less
comandante.
pretty safe. Without taking cover.
Heading there now.
Выполняю.
Gonna do a double move with Scarlet so she can catch up.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Still want to give decent cover for Rocketeer and Infantry.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Perfect. But I don't think we're gonna get any contacts this turn anyway. Ooh, we can just step you up here.
Heading there now.
Go. I don't know how much height you need for height advantage, but as high as we can get you.
Poniéndome en guardia. Aye, aye.
Roger that. Scan.
Poniéndome en guardia. ¿Oís eso?
Ornek, good to see you. How you doing?
Me dirijo allí.
I think what we'll do. These people out of the way. We're going good. Going good.
Me dirijo allí.
A little late starting my Xcom stream today. I was not sure if you know Sinosauropteryx. He was doing his campaign earlier, and he was on the final mission. So I decided to check that out before starting up today. Also, I ordered food.
Roger that.
But we're here now, and I'll go on a little longer than I usually do, just to make up the time.
Okay. Принято.
Be all good reason. Not right now. Let's get a peek up here. Yeah. Did you make it? Yeah, he made it. Yeah, he did great. I think the only criticism he got was didn't obey the tradition of punching the Uber Ethereal off his plinth. Which,
Poniéndome en guardia.
might discredit him in the community. He might have his Long War badge revoked. But other than that, did good. He did good. Saved the Earth. Oh no! Meld in all the directions. Well then, we'll pick this one. Banned. It's not a legit playthrough if you don't punch them off. Yeah, I want to just run for it, run straight at it. I want to get up here, but probably a turn out of my way. If we're going for meld,
A la orden, comandante. Detectada mercancía.
where is it? Where is it? I'm guessing you saw it. That was what you said there. I don't know what you said, but I'm assuming you saw it. I don't see it. I'll go. Young people have no respect for the old ways. It's true. True. It's, okay, let's keep moving up.
Voy. Roger that.
My turn will come sooner or later. Hey, I had my turn. I did the brutal difficulty campaign, and I followed the tradition. That over ethereal got decked. I got the receipts too. It's up on my YouTube channel. I can dig it up. Dig it up. I don't know. It's there. That's what I'm saying. That's all.
Will do.
Yeah, you're off by everyone's leaving behind
Moving.
a little bit. Not impossible now. Well, possible. It's true. It's true. We're doing the impossible now. We are doing. I don't like it when my sniper's the one who hears the. He's like, oh, I don't like this. I hear it. It must be right up here, right? Where's it loudest? Like here? Let's step up here, see.
A ello voy.
There it is. All right. Now, here's a question. Is Garza on his own? Is Garza okay on his own? Can I just have him go off and get the meld on his own while everyone else takes a turn down this way? I think that might be what we'll do. We'll see. Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Voy. Roger that. On my way.
That meld's sounding very fresh, so it's worried about it.
Still am.
Park you there with the cover. I have a great place for you to go. And put you there. Not ideal.
Andando.
Okay. A man short, but I think we'll be fine. Let's Who is the? I think you're actually the ideal person. It's
Voy hacia ese
down
lugar.
here. Interesting. I was actually really expecting an activation. Not a lot of complaints. I do have the two arc stuns. That's good that Packmaster works on arc throwers. Sure about that. Good to know. Good to know that's confirmed.
I'm on the move.
FMG Rock, how you doing? Good to have you. The war? Just started up the war. I mean, I'm resuming the campaign, but nothing bad has happened yet, so I guess we'll say the war is going well.
Position confirmed.
Moving to position.
Yeah, I was watching that too. Yeah, no, he did great. It was partly why I was late starting up today. Wanted to check that out.
Getting it done.
My voice is a tad soft. Let me check my levels.
¿No oís nada?
I can turn it up a bit. How's... Alright. That should be alright. Hopefully that's better. It's something that I notice. I have to, every now and then, reinstall my mic. I mean, I just have to unplug it and... Fine for you. Well, it's not fine for Rock. You gotta make sure Rock is happy. Get too close to that. Go
Bien.
down. These aliens are getting
Moving to position.
well, they're defined. Guys, where are you?
Heading to that location. Bien. A la orden, comandante.
Yeah, maybe I'm just being a little quiet today. Has it improved though? I did turn up the mic a little bit, just for you.
I'm on it, Commander. Habla español.
Recibido. Te estoy vigilando. I'm on it.
Rolling out.
You wouldn't want to mess any of my dulcet tone. I don't know what a dulcet tone. I know the word. I've, but I don't. I've never heard myself described as that. I'll take it, unless you're being sarcastic, in which case, piss off.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Roger that. Scanning.
Guys, though, where are they?
En marcha.
several turns ago, we heard them off in this direction. Okay, let's do this. Okay, nothing. I guess we could get our scanner in. Yeah, it's get it in. Figure out where the outsider is. How close.
Eyes open.
You just say soothing then. Using cultured language. You learned 2 new words. Oh no. Oh, sonorous was the other word. Okay, we got lots of people inside. Okay, UFO's a regular clown car today. Who do we got? Yeah, these are the thin men we've been hearing. And he's hiding behind the core like an idiot. Like he thinks that'll help him. All right, well, that's good. We know exactly where to go. Because you're not a barbarian?
Running.
Could be a barbarian. Don't know where yet. Good angles on. We could double time it. That will activate, but actually I don't think it will because it's got the wall there. But of course the wall isn't ideal. Pretty sure you know if you're a barbarian or not. I don't know. I don't know if you'd know. There's a distinct lack of uncured furs and high. I mean, you could be a cultural barbarian. Barbarian just has a lot of implied meaning. I don't think any of them include wearing furs.
Afirmativo.
Okay. Who do you have eyes on? There, we could annihilate a thin man. I wonder if I can just straight up run down to the wall without getting seen. Try this out.
La orden, comandante.
Yeah. They got the meld in there too. All right. Okay, if that's the case, get both of you guys down there. That's a risky move. The very least, get you here.
I'm on the move.
Okay, let's do a double move with get you. There.
Ahí yo voy.
Okay. We'll run you.
Уже иду.
Nice. We are sneaking up on thin men. I see no reason not to put you back here.
On the move.
That is an excellent reason to put you there. But I think that's just the same thin men. Yeah. I'm looking at. Okay. See if they move. They're not inclined to move. Oh, they are inclined to move. All right. We're on the move.
Miss the target. They're flanking my position.
Okay, how's our sniper feeling? 189 shot. And that's on the outsider, of course. No shots on the thin men. Of course. Where'd they all go? Went a lot of very awkward places. How are my rocket angles? Rocket angles. We could take out this guy. Got that. I think I want to blast the outsider. Figure out where he moves to. Maybe we've got a good rocket. And yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Risky. That was a lousy shot. I mean, you hit, but good hit. Where'd he run to? He ran off to the... Move you... safe. Very destructible cover. You're having to move anyway. Figure out where you're gonna go. Maybe you're not gonna go anywhere. It is your prerogative to move back and give smoke cover. Maybe that's what. Got an 85. Oh, we didn't realize that guy was there. Well then.
That is not good.
No, that's not good. That's terrible. However, good rocket candidate. Get you better ranged rockets. What if I got to the... No, I'd rather shoot to the outside.
Going for 6. Watch out, guys.
That was, okay, lousy shooting, guys. Lousy shooting. Gotta figure this out. You gotta figure out your angle here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Oh, okay, well, I guess we took out some of the cover. Took out the wall that you couldn't... Oh, that's what happened. We took out the wall.
Got him.
Excellent. Don't think we're going to be doing anything with you right now. I do play with Red Fog, yes. So this kind of injury is a real good thing. means that he's basically not doing very good. Okay, we will right in there, huh? Okay, I think I'm gonna flashbang that that outsider. That would be my move of choice. We can move you up here and get that, or we could come up here and flashbang those two guys. Maybe. What kind of range do I have? What can you range? That's right up to the wreckage there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the length of the wall. 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay, so that's 10 squares as your throwing arm. We park you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 10. Let me count that again. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should be able to get those two. That should be a good move for us there. Oh, can't quite get the second guy. Why is that? I miscount. Count my squares. Or I underestimated the range of a flashbang. Okay, whatever. Flashbang's 2 of them. That's fine. Let's give these guys some coverage. Hopefully that will actually cover them. Yep, looks like they both got coverage. Good stuff. I'm worried about the guy coming out here, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure he doesn't do that. And I think we're gonna go on Overwatch, because you do have overwatching abilities. What's your move? What's your move? Okay. Then it's that, okay, this guy's unflashbanged. What's your... 47. And your move. Ooh. Take him down. Next time. Next time you'll take him down. Oh, that's a terrible place for you to be. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse, so we'll take that. We got with our angles. An 89 on you, 74 on you. Go for the 89. One's on Overwatch. Let's run the medic down to this high cover. A 1 hit point Thin Man is a good candidate for stunning, for bringing home. But we have a lot of suppression right now. Let's see if we can cancel it. Yeah, let's see if we can hit this guy. Shut up. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I'd like to hit you again. Nice. Doing your duty. Okay, that gives us... your option. We could run up here and blast them and run back. Nope, that's not in blast range. We'll run up and here, blast them, and then run back.
Я пошел. Больше не дернется.
Done.
Сделаем.
The one I want to hit. You're the one I might want to bring home with us. So let's see if we can get eyes on somebody else. We need better rocket position for you. Might do if we do down there. Not too far away for somebody. Oh no, that's for... I don't want to kill. Nope, nope, no good places to move to. Come down here. Come up here and... Oh no, you're suppressed, so you're not moving anywhere. Alright, let's keep you locked down.
No se levanta.
And maybe the thing to do with you is to actually just bring you up here so you can do a good move next time.
Solid copy, Commander. Moving out.
Sure. Yeah, let's cover you guys. Is there another pod on the map? This is the only pod I've encountered. All thin men. Could easily be packing another pod out there somewhere. I think there is. Yeah, I think there's... Yeah, there's sectoids. We got another pod of sectoids. Well, that's ugly. How's our sniper doing? Got shots. You got shots.
Kill confirmed.
You're still suppressed. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be capture. Well, who's our engineer? You. We need to get you up there. And get in a capture range. And that is going to be tricky. No, I don't think it's a good idea. I think we could end this now, and I think no, we're being suppressed there. We'd have to see if we can get him to take a hit. That would be not a flanking shot. It'd be close. Yeah, I think we need to run up here, and I really want to bag a thin man. Okay, let's get you to get our scout move and pull that overwatch. Here's our scout. Okay, we're gonna pull that overwatch.
Aye, aye, Commander. Incoming fire!
If I can hit him with a flashbang, that would cancel. Hit you with a flashbang. Maybe that's all we need, right? Maybe that's all we need. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna run and gun, and we're gonna finish this guy off right now.
Со скоростью смерти. Понял. Выдвигаю.
Oh yes, I had a plan. Plan now to do here. Do a flanking shot. I'm rethinking that plan now though. Maybe there's better. Yeah, there's better.
En marcha.
Don't miss. Thank you. We'll flashbang you. Run you down here,
Yes, sir.
and we will go for a we'll go for a capture next round.
Me dirijo allí. Afirmativo, moviendo.
Okay,
Heading to that location.
want to come home? Got a nice jar for you to live in. Love it.
Save it.
No, eh?
Lot of good
Not into it? Yeah, we can't afford to take a chance on that.
В два счета.
Yeah, Johnson, take the kill. Whoa, Johnson. You working for the enemy or something?
back online.
We're gonna have some. We're gonna have an interesting debrief with you later on.
Me muevo en la posición.
Oh, we don't talk about that. That's not part of our recruitment brochure. We really talk up how the room has a delightful view, and nothing else.
Covering now.
All right. I want to say the thin men are in this direction.
Lista para atacar.
Я готов.
And here they come, right on time.
Clever girl.
Say clever girl? Are we gendering our sectoids now? Is that a thing a guy says when what the Australian says when he's flanked? Clever girl? It's hilarious. I'd never heard that before. Yeah, let's finish off the drone right away. Okay, it's gonna take us a few moves to get into good position. Or if you're in flashbang range. Bang. Here's a... I think he can peek out there. It's a peek out. Oh. Perfect. Wasn't sure if he'd peek out on the ramp, but I don't think that's part of the ramp. The ramp starts there.
On the move.
Es hora de correr. Got it. Moving.
No high cover positions. Well. Whatever. Let's put you here. Garza. Get you in the action. Put you. That's
Allí voy.
Oh, okay. Hunker you down. Nice shot. And you've been making all the shots. Weird little place to go.
I'm under fire.
You're on Overwatch, I see.
Solid copy. Not a lot of heat on me.
Not gonna make these shots if you start pointing your gun into the wall.
Hostile pacified. Ubicación confirmada. Estoy en marcha.
Wonder. Move you up here. You're out of flash. Okay, okay.
Got it. Moving.
Двигаюсь к указанным координатам.
Overwatch. Real good chance you're just gonna kill him. Kinda don't want to. I mean, I'd like to see if I can capture him. But... go on Overwatch. See what he does. Goes on Overwatch. Good move. Need to find a way to do some damage, but not a lot. Okay. You're going to be not easy to approach. Oh.
Roger that.
Oh, we could take you off your Overwatch. See if we can
Moving, comandante.
do some damage, but not a lot.
Eso es
That qualifies for a little bit more. Fine.
Да, командир.
Just a few pokes. Oh, can you shoot twice? Oh, interesting. Because yeah, because of the thing. Right. Nice. Okay. See if we can do see if we can do our capture now. I'm gonna move you up here.
Affirmative, Commander.
No, can't get it. Can
already there.
oh, he's moving. Okay. Wasn't expecting him to move.
Mission accomplished.
Good run.
Commander to the hangar. Commander.
Perfectly executed. No, you could have captured someone. Slightly less than perfect.
Easy out there. Let's hope they don't get too cocky.
Bailey Johnson, Rocketeer, and our assault. Having trouble getting them. Don't see anything to do except go to
Commander to the hangar. Commander to the hangar.
okay. See what we can get in a foundry. Scope upgrade is probably, yeah, that's something I have been wanting to get it.
The foundry is already warmed up. I'll make sure to notify you.
Sorry, what was that, Shen? Couldn't hear you over the sound of me not caring.
Contact detected.
That's... And then Candyman, just take a peek. This is, I'm guessing, an abduction.
Engaging bogey. No joy here. Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
Police station. Lovely. Abduction. Tell me again about the abduction. Light. If it's light, let's send in our Lance Corporals. Sniper, engineer, scout, gunner, infantry, assault. Good. Swap you out. Carapace. Nope. We're gonna... Phalanx will give you the Carapace. Ooh, 65. Let's give you the laser carbine. Corporal with the 70s. Got smoke grenade. Okay. Bird grenade. Sapper though. Right, it's the police station. I don't see going into high ground to get anything. Let's see about give you arc thrower, and see if I can find. Give a chem grenade. Might give it to Princess. Yeah, let's give you. All right. A little light on gadgets, but I think we're all right.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
France is sending an urgent mission request. We're still picking up transmissions indicating alien movement in one of their major city centers. We should get down there and secure the area ASAP. Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Ball map. Let's do push track right away. Well, since we're over here, let's go in through this supply room. L to our left. That's. I think I'll give it a miss, though. I don't want to go in that direction. Really don't. Although, tossing a... It might be worth my time to hop over here, throw a scanner into the police station.
On the move. Alien in sight.
Well, that wasn't right. And we won't be doing.
They're moving around the side.
Oh, this is... Not really great at all.
I'm on the move.
Okay, werewolf. Overwhelm them with fire.
That is not good.
Moving there now, sir.
Eat you.
On the move.
Not taking that shot. Oh, you have no cover you can get to. Not any good amount. That's okay. That's okay. We're alright. We're okay.
Moving.
You back here?
Heading to that location.
I would actually rather you have cover. What if we... down here?
Aye, aye.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is good. All right, we can. Yeah, that's good. Do a battle scanner and reveal all their location.
Направляюсь на точку.
I think I'm okay with them not having. Yeah, let's
I've got my eyes on.
All right. Interesting to get a cyber disc on a light abduction mission, but you can roll with it. Okay. Not sure where those guys are, but they are in range. You can reveal them. One thing you've learned over the years: light does not mean the same thing as easy. Yeah. Yeah. All right. You're making points. I'll give you that one. We put a scanner right on top of the cop car. Interesting that the Seeker is being illuminated red by a battle scanner.
Big brother is online.
Yeah, what do we got? What do we got? You got free shots. Let's take some. And how about this guy? Can you do 2 for 2? Not bad. Oh no, that's bad. Come on. Try not to.
Got no ammo. X-ray neutralized.
Okay, we've got 2 shots. We'll follow target with you. Nice hit.
Пора рисовать звездочки.
Well done. All right, and with your second action, why don't we send in? I'd like to put the right there would be perfect. See how much. Can't click on the label. Oh, damn it.
Снимаю данные с
Yes,
камеры.
clicked. That's a terrible battle scanner. Ever.
Сканирую. Moving to Overwatch.
The rest on.
Вижу противника.
All right. Don't shoot them out. Don't shoot them out. Like it wasn't even there. Alright, let's move you up here.
Way.
I think that's a great place. Okay, I want to find a really good, nice spot for a Rocketeer. Not see though. Where's the Rocketeer? Oh, it's you. Should have put you with the Rocketeer in that position.
Taking a run for it.
Reloaded.
Already there.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing much this turn.
Projet d'égout. That's affirmative. Moving. Zaraz będę na miejscu.
Should we extend the smoke grenade? I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
Wypatruję nieprzyjaciół. On Overwatch.
Ugh.
We need emergency evac. Now, Jimmy. Now.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna blow up the meld.
Hands up.
Yeah, let's see what our sniper can do. Nothing. Nothing. No help. Really can't shoot this guy here? Well, we could rocket that guy easily enough. Might be a thing to do. Not getting that meld, that's for sure. Yeah, let's do a rocket. The wide range for a rocket too. I could get both of them, couldn't I? I got it right there. Why is my why is it yellow? Going in range. Not even in range of the meld. I guess it is. It thinks it is. That's fine. The rocket right here. See if we can nab both of them. This guy in the... Oh, yeah, 9 damage? That's alright. I'm alright with this. Alright with this. Heck yeah. We only did 4... Okay, why can't we see him anymore? A weird thing. I'm gonna take the gunnery, the gunners. Take Princess. Princess, do the thing.
Headed there now. Zaraz będę na miejscu. К бою готова.
Yeah, we'll hunker down.
Let's rock.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Getting awfully lucky there. I want to, well, he only took armor damage. Should be fine. So I have to remember that you have low profile. Alright, we got lots of things. Mina, how you doing? Good to see you. Alright, Princess, why don't you take a shot? That's all we needed.
Выбыл.
Going to do... Okay, we're gonna do, we're gonna heal the,
This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
move you one step closer.
Ай, ай. Ясно. Буду начеку.
We'll do another heal.
Man up and get back out there. Rozkaz wypatruję wrogów.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Heading there now.
Alright, we have a cyber disc to hunt. Those are the worst things to hunt. Because chances are it's hunting. Got 2 melds up here? Maybe another one behind the wall up here. Okay, so we more or less have covered the whole station with our tracker. Means the disc is going to be Probably in the back parking lot somewhere. I'd like to find out. Can you get? Yeah, you can. Let's get. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be. Let's throw it down. There's a van back here that it's saying I can throw the thing down on top of. Probably nothing else. I don't know if putting it there would give us. It might. It might. It might not. It might. I don't know. Let's find out.
Поглядим.
Actually, pretty good vision back there. Okay, how much are we covering? All right. So we're covering all of the area around. But we don't like if it could be tucked in here, like underneath the van. That. All right. Let's go back to you.
Я пошла.
They found them. Don't know for sure if that's them. That is probably them. Where's that going to be? If they're going to be, they're either right in this corner or on the other side of the wall.
Moving.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not interested in activating. Eh,
I'm on it,
go.
Commander.
All right, all right, that's good.
On the move.
Darn.
Missed the target.
All right, what's the best play?
Zaraz tam będę.
I'm gonna toss a smoke grenade, make them hopefully. You don't have him move. Darn. Okay. Okay, so he's right here. I know that cyber discs have amazing movement, but my worry is that he can get a flanking shot on him. So we're gonna move the Rocketeer back. Put you on Overwatch. Put you on Overwatch. I don't think there's much we can do with you up here, though.
I'm rolling. Aye, aye.
We're gonna cover as many as we can cover. That should be good. Nice hit. Drone is missing in action. Where's the drone going? He was here. He's probably still there. Probably still there, isn't he?
On the move.
There he is. Oh, we don't even see him. How is that fair? Okay. So, he's hanging out by the door, I guess. And isn't able to get in because cyber discs can't open doors. Is my guess. Alright, can you get a rocket in there? Probably not very well. But I think what we're going to do is set up the rocket, set up for a nice rocket attack next turn.
Moving.
Get you
Understood, sir.
here. Steady your weapon. Gonna get sniper. Sniper should be fine here. Hard to tell.
Выдвигаюсь. Держу сектор.
That's affirmative.
I'm on the move. Oh, aye, aye. Idę. Rozpatruję wrogów.
You guys are unfortunately not in smoke and therefore not in good shape.
I've got my eye.
Gonna hunker down to. Don't know what this disc is.
That's a load of bull.
I really like all the high cover I've got. Sad that I don't have a smoke anymore.
Боезапас почти на нуле.
Drone's doing. Yeah, they can't get through the door. They have to come through this hole in the wall. Ah! Okay. Alright, let's rocket bomb this guy. Should be a shot in here somewhere. That's probably the closest we're gonna get to be able to blow him up. Not a bad shot. They'll widen open that wall anyway, hopefully. Yeah.
Won't even know what hit him.
I think he knows what rockets are. Not ideal. Yeah, we want to get him to open up. I'll open up to us. Want to just want him to open up a little bit. So we can get another shot on him. With him open.
On the move.
No hitty. No hitty hit. No hitty hit. Thank you. Okay, you're probably the best person for this job. You got the strongest weapon. Yeah, it's alright. Really hoping for that critical. Who have... Okay, you have hollow targeting. Come on. Let's try do a little bit better. You... Oh, absorbed all of it. I hate cyber discs so much. Wonder if I'm in range of the... I guess we could come up here and hit the... the little guy. Nope, can't hit the little guy. Oh, he's on the top floor. Never mind. Really don't know what to do with you. Hoping to have done a lot more damage to these guys. Did. Okay, let's see if I can do some grenade damage on. Let's see if we can take down this. Let's see if I can take down this drone. Please. Oh, thank you. It's you can probably in the zone this guy and then do 2 hits. So why don't we do that? You can yeah. Yeah, it's all right. I lost the, of course, the critical hit advantage, but yeah, no, in the zone is worthwhile. Let's hollow target. Nice hit. And then we'll probably suppress him for our second shot, depending on how well we do here. Coming up here and taking that shot. That to avoid getting flanked, that is. Should be able to take this guy down, but Ping!
No shot, failed to connect. That's affirmative.
Ping! Okay, let's run you up here.
Rolling out.
And follow target. Not how, I mean suppress. Okay. Should have him now. Right?
Let's rock.
It does the job, doesn't it? Let's give first shot to you. Okay. Who else do we have? Okay. Reloading. Damage reduction doesn't make it easier. No. Alright. Maybe we, you know what we can do? No, we can't do that. He's way out of range to do an acid bomb. Okay. Well, if you can do more than 2 points of damage, you can walk home with a disc kill. How about that? Not feeling it today, huh?
That's a load of bull.
How about you? You want to take home a disc? It's all yours. Nope. Nope, not feeling it. All right.
I'll get him next time.
I don't like this because I don't know if that's going to be inside his range. So we're going to try to give it to Werewolf. Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Chalk up another.
Commander to the hangar. Commander to the hangar.
Okay. Liz Cyrene Bellimer got promoted. Miko Trangano got sent to the infirmary. All right.
We'll be in touch,
A
Commander.
little less panic, a little more money. All right, we're inching towards covert ops mission.
Contact detected.
Don't know if we're gonna get to it today.
Detected.
Okay, let's send you. Send you. And send you. Yeah, Q-tips, you've had your fun today. Send in Caboose.
in pursuit. Nearing strike range. Moving on target.
Okay, both of our aces are being repaired. Raider. Okay, well, let's I think we have to take our top tier folks for this one. A lot of guys to deal with. Not have. My buttons are disappearing. Medic, sniper, engineer, scout, rocketeer, infantry. We're missing assault and gunner. Jazz. And we'll bring in Rhino. Yeah. The intel team wasn't wrong, I suppose, but I think we need to start telling our agents in the field to start counting cyber discs as maybe two. They count for two. Are pretty lousy aim for a captain or a tech sergeant. Moose, Rhino, Vixen. It's the zoo crew. It's Animal Team. What do we got? Might give you the chem grenade. Smoke and mirrors. You know what? Let's change this out for the. We're gonna give Packmaster. We're gonna give you the arc thrower. Dead. Now you have 2 shots with that. Vixen can take the chem grenade because that double up that way. We already have lots of battle. Oh, we don't need a battle scanner. Nice. We're gonna have a lot of battle scanners in this mission. I don't think you need a scope though. I'm gonna double up on the motion scanners. Are you wearing the carapace? Wearing the carapace. Your health is 8. You're really the one to be wearing the carapace. You're not the one to be wearing the carapace. Alex. Your health is 5. You're gonna need to start switching over to more carapace. Having just one carapace is not enough. I don't have another. That's right. You've got oh man. All right. You're a Rocketeer gunner. If I recall, not a particularly great one. But we'll see what we do. Just because your aim isn't super high enough to be a effective Rocketeer. In any case. Okay, how's that feel, everyone? All got your guns? You all got your armor? We're ready to go.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
Our target site is near the German border. The alien craft went down in flames. We've pinpointed its final resting place in a rural area with no significant civilian population. We need to secure that craft and eliminate any survivors.
I might have also, except there's no buildings or high ground to take on this map. It's not a lot for Kestrel armor to make use of its grapple armor for.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike one is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike one is authorized to assault the alien craft.
What does monitoring those readings from here actually mean? What are you monitoring? Alright, I think UFO's right over there. There's roof meld? Yeah. I mean, that's getting on the roof of the UFO would be the only reason to bring the Kestrel armor. But if that was the case, I wouldn't want my sniper to do it. I'd probably give it to my scout, but thinking about using my motion tracker now. Hey, Meat, are you still there? Oh, no. Oh, no. That's, there we go. Okay. Motion tracker. Ended up. I did say your name, yeah. Mina, can you try something for me?
Moving to position. Open fire.
Okay. Mina, can you type !! motion tracker in the chat?
It's reading right, man. Look. Well, you're not reading it right.
That's my motion tracker. I mean, it's something I'm trying to. It's something I'm working on trying to get in the get in the stream, or little video clips like that. But that's good to see that that's working.
It's reading right, man. Look. Well, you're not reading it right.
That's okay. It's there to be used. Man, it would be so nice to blast with a rocket right now, but that would mean not moving a Rocketeer. What kind of shot do I actually have on them from here right now? Not a great shot, actually. Get rid of all those floaters. Okay, I don't know if that's the right move. I could do a shredder on them. Shredder rocket? Yeah, let's see what that looks like. I could definitely get them all. Why can't I get... Why isn't... It's a weird angle. Okay. Yeah, I could get them all that way. But that would mean not moving the Rocketeer. And that's dangerous. Let's see what happens if I can move everyone else up. Oh, you know what? Oh, I can. I can do it. Because I can command them to move immediately afterward. I can fire the rocket and then command them to move to cover. How about that? How about we do that? That's good. Need to find someone else to lay down the smoke grenade, though, because that's what you're going to do. Yeah, I think this. I think the shredder rocket is the way to go, and I'll do that from here. You're just gonna deliver tasty snacks to the floaters as a kind of Trojan horse attack. That's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Um,
Headed there now.
move you here. Oh, we got 2 rockets. Oh, and you have right. You've got the javelin rockets. So what if we? That's a pretty heavy scatter. But if it worked, holy heck, that would take them all out, wouldn't it? It's a hefty scatter, and you wouldn't be in cover, and I don't think that's the right. But I'm just experimenting. They're like all on level 2. Oh, I could nail them with it though. And your way in the back, maybe that's viable. Maybe that's viable though. 100% shots on all of them with you, but no in the zone. Okay. What kind of smoke coverage can you really do? You cover it. Not a lot, actually. A lot. We can I can cover those 2 spaces. 2 spaces over there. But I can't cover the back log square. Put this down here. Nina's our field agent. Call sign the caterer. Okay, let's do this and see how much we can blast them.
I've been waiting for this.
That was a pretty good hit. I liked it. Liked it a lot. I'm gonna do another hit. I'm gonna do another rocket attack. And let's see if I can't take out the rest of them. This 4 hex scatter, and it will probably end in. That did the job. Nicely done. All right. And you going down the precision shot. Yeah, our gunner's getting promoted for sure. How many kills was that? That was very nicely done. All right, we're gonna move you here.
Headed there now.
Hunt you down.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And here's my question. Do we move you? Do we move this guy? I think he's a little too far up front. If the, where would the Muton have to go to reach him? I think we play it safe. And our Rocketeer, who just got 1,000,000 kills, go to safety. Safety where? Tuck him in right.
Position confirmed.
What are you doing? That's a great place to stand.
Advance. Walao.
Nicely done. Man, you've got 1,000,000 with hit and run, between hit and run, and why don't you have line of sight from there? Yeah, we don't know where those thin men are. Who else can? Anyone else have a shot?
That's affirmative. Adjusting sights.
So we really need our actual Rocketeer to get a kill, right? It would be a shame if he didn't move you up here, because you did a lot of work, and your on-mission kills is still reading 0, which is just not fair. Pretty bad douchebag mutant kill him for that audacity. Yeah. I mean, whether that or recruit him, but I don't think he's looking for a new team.
Heading to that location. Back in. Moving to Overwatch.
Solid copy.
Isn't Chimera Squad?
So,
But it will be one day.
Moving out. Eyes peeled, Commander. Roger. Got my eyes on. Moving. Overwatch. I have you.
All right, well, let's start moving around the side. See what else we can. We keep forgetting this is a medium. That's why there's so much on this map. That was a really large pod. If I was going to say this was a scout, I'd say that was probably the only pod that would be here, but
Solid copy. On the move. Okay.
only good aliens are ones that are being dissected by Valen. Valen agrees. Are good aliens.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Look at all these organs spread out all over the place. I mean, that's kind of what happened in with the DLC for XCOM 2. Valen's like, I know, I'll make even better aliens.
heading out.
10-4.
All right, let's
I'm on it, Commander. We're green to go. Moving to Overwatch. Comfort zone. Roger that. Scanning. Making a run for it. It just got hot.
5 thin men. 4.5 thin men. 6 thin men.
They're moving to flank me.
Well, all right then. Okay, Moose. You want to rack up another 1,000,000 kills? What I'll do, I'm gonna throw a battle scanner. We want to figure out where all of them are hiding.
Scanner in the air.
Okay, Moose. Let's see if we can take out these 3 in the middle. I swear, it's Mina. She's a bad influence on me.
Eat this.
Eat this. It's a snack. It's a candy bar. It's from Mina. Let's run you up here.
That's what we're looking for.
I know what we're looking for. Okay, I smell some... Don't really have some good places for you. We do need to get you closer. This should be fine. Another, got a... Okay. Got a pod in here. I think this is fine. I think they're right inside the UFO. They might even be the outsiders. Just, it's the right number of them. But anyway, not a concern. I'm going to...
That's affirmative.
That is perfect. Let's go for this guy. This Michael Bay moment brought to you by Mina Snacks, aka the caterer. I don't like you hiding behind my... That's my meld. Get away from my meld. Get away from my meld. California. Doing the critical hits. 100% chance. Infinite hit and runs.
No ammo.
Okay, who can run up and... How many is that? There's 1 thin man left. Okay, good. Surprised I killed that many. Can't even get you in range. Okay, this is gonna be... I can't take... Yeah, I don't think I can kill that last guy.
Yes, sir.
All we could really do is get people in close.
Location confirmed.
Take some high cover here. That's awfully close. That's awfully close. Like it. Can I get you in range, though? Okay, so this spot should be fine. If you can make it down here. No, that doesn't matter. It's
Understood. Moving out. Ready to engage. Dispatching to loose ground. Take him out.
that wasn't a bad idea about the pistol. Didn't see it. It was too late, but actually a good idea.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We could do a good old run. Does this path you? Oh, paths you right through this. Now, if I run you here, then actually, if I run you here, wonder if then I can still make it there with without pathing you into the acid.
On my way.
Just want to take a different route. Okay, that looks good. That looks like no pathing into the acid. Here? Yeah, alright. It's,
All ass. Aye, aye, Commander.
oh, I said 58 for a second. Took a second for it to update. You're just surrounded by death clouds everywhere. It's I'm sure not a very comfortable situation to be in. Okay, let's wonder how many more aliens we got. It's been a lot of aliens so far. How many has that been? That's how many have we killed? We've killed 12. So 6 thin men, 5 floaters, 1 muton.
I'm rolling.
Fortunately, we're bringing back only 4 floater corpses.
On the move.
Wonder if I'll be able to get that. I'll be able to get that meld.
Moving out. I'm on the move. We're green to go. Got it. I'll cover that area. That's affirmative. Back online. On overwatch.
All right, let's get some free meld.
Commander. In hand, Commander.
Tastes like caramel.
Got it. Right away. Moving. That's affirmative.
Juicy meld. Yeah, there's a real food theme going on this mission. Now with a side of extra smug? Can't eat smug. Yeah. You're getting off topic.
You Megan?
I'm not hearing any more pods. I wonder if it's just a 12 aliens. 12 seems light for a medium, though, doesn't it? Shouldn't it be a little bit more than that? I feel like there should be one more pod. Working on a spreadsheet at home? Oh. How much did I get from it? Oh, I missed it too. 16, I think? I don't know. You're not paying attention. What do you expect me to? Playing this game.
I'm rolling. It's killing time. Eyes on the prize. Moving to Overwatch.
You hear that?
Well, let's see if we can find more
Solid copy.
caramelled.
Okay. On it. Moving.
Yes, Commander.
I'm 90% sure it said 16, but I will pay attention. That's a promise.
Running.
Won't let you down, Rock. I won't let you down, sir.
I'll kill them. I feel, Commander. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Oh my. I thought that was clever, and I was like, nobody noticed.
Scanning target area now.
Okay, when I was over here, I did a scan right around this rock, right around that FMG, and I got the sense that they were up in this way, so I'm thinking they're in this chamber here, maybe in this chamber. Got more scans to that I can always run.
Roger that. Scanning.
3P green fire. Wasn't my guns that did that.
Aye, aye, Commander.
All my guns just do bullet holes.
Yes, Commander.
Moving to position. On the move.
Headed there now. Got it. Moving. Moving out. That's affirmative.
If I can find that. It's off in here in this area.
Let's have a peek.
There you go. All right, we got sight of it. Looks like it's in the open.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Eyes peeled, Commander. Quiet. Did you hear something?
I don't think they're in this chamber or in that spot. I thought they were.
Heading there now. Alien object in sight.
Like it kind of sounded like they were right in this chamber, right? That's where the sound wave was coming from. What it sounded like to me. Let's
Okay. I'm on the move.
You think they're closer to the outside, north of the LZ? I don't know what north is, but I feel like if they were outside in this area, we would have activated them by now. But yeah, huh. It's hard to say. Yeah. Where did I toss my thing? Right? They're not in this area here, but my battle scanner didn't have view up on the raised area there. We didn't have. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna enter from this side here. I think.
Yes, Commander.
Location.
It's reading right, man. Look. Well, you're not reading it right.
Okay, these things
To that location.
these things frighten me a little bit.
Moving.
Okay.
I'll cover that area. Roger that. Scan. Overwatch. Aye, aye. Overwatch.
Yeah, Ripley says that right before that, so I could make the clip longer. Um, she says that can't be. That's inside the room, and then yeah, and then that clip happens.
On my way. Got the goods.
12 meld.
Headed there now. Moving out.
Will do.
Got it. Right away. On my way.
What am I inspiring you for? Today was grocery day and you're procrastinating again. Really need to set up. Oh, okay. Um, I'm glad I can inspire you to do that. You should absolutely should set up a stream. What kind of campaign were you thinking of having?
Moving out.
And also, good job with the groceries. Whoops. All right, sorry. No, we're good. We're fine. Tab out for 2 seconds. All you want to do is just like check your messages. I know it's not professional.
We'll go. On the move. I'm on the move.
I wonder who my motion tracker is. Send you around the side.
On the move. Yes, I copy. Hauling ass.
You know, what kind of snacks do you get? What's your favorite snack? I feel like I should know this. I don't know if you've expressed a favorite before.
Running.
Heading there now.
Anything dairy, okay? And chips. Huh. I would have pegged you for like a chocolate fudge
I'm on the move.
person, but so celery and I read that as celery and humans. I'm like, oh no. Alien! Alien! We have an alien infiltrator!
On my way. Yes, I copy.
Okay. The first thing is I want to get a battle scanner, see if I can get a battle scanner on the other side of this thing, because I want to clear this chamber here, make sure they're not in there.
Let's get a better view.
Okay, they're not up there. Good. So we'll take this room and then figure out which door they're behind. One of the doors. If I had to guess, I think they're behind this door somewhere. But depending on where they are, oh good, this door is closed. So if they're, yeah, okay, all right, we're
Yes, Commander.
depending on where they are will depend on what my next couple moves. We'll be using up our
Aye, aye, Commander.
last motion tracker.
That's affirmative.
I'm on the move.
Roger. I've got my eyes on Overwatch. I feel, Commander. Roger. I've got my eyes on. What the hell was that?
What was the emergency alert for? Hey, make a 6:20 a.m. Yes, Rock. The world just doesn't vanish while you're asleep.
We'll go.
That's called solipsism. We hate solipsists. Okay, I think if I go up right here,
That's affirmative.
Next turn, I should be able to do a motion scanner, and then we'll know exactly what.
I'm rolling.
Affirmative.
Moving. Heading there now. Let's do this.
Heading there.
Shootings in Langley? I used to live in Langley.
On the move.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Scanning.
Unhoused people? Oh man, what is going on? All right, they are right in this room here. It's exactly where I thought they were, by the way. That is, so we can take this door, and then we can come around and take this door. I bet we can find. Yeah, there they are, right there. Okay, good. Let's how best to approach this? I think the best way to approach this, we'll pincer them with rockets.
Running.
We'll put one rocketeer here.
Affirmative.
Gonna send that rocketeer. So there'll be two teams.
On my way.
And Myling will go that way. You're gonna go this way.
I'm on the
You're gonna
move.
go here. Let's put you
Yes,
here.
I'll take care of it.
It'd be hard to know where to put the sniper. Let's
Double time.
go up this way.
Designated position.
Ideal, Commander. Roger. I've got my eyes on. Quiet. Did you hear something?
We heard nothing.
Moving.
On the move.
Put you there.
Aye, aye.
Roger. Tracking.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. I've got my eyes on.
Okay, we're gonna do one more round of steadying weapons.
Roger. I've got my eyes on. Roger that. Scanning. Roger that. Scanning. Yeah, I heard that too.
Now I wonder. Okay, no, you don't have that. All right, never mind. Let's see what we got.
Enemies in sight.
Okay, Jazz. We're going to I'm gonna rocket them and ruin their cover day. Luckily, there's no. Oh, it's a shredder rocket. Never mind. Well, that's fine. We can shredder rocket them. The 128. Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do something else. I don't think I need to rocket them. I think we're good without rocketing them. I can run you up here. Take lots of flanking shots. Who needs kills? Jack Morrison. You need kills. Kevin, you don't need kills. I don't do the whole rocket thing. Yeah.
They won't even know what hit them.
Excellent. Good damage. Now anyone we want to get a kill can get a kill. I think Vixen needs to have a kill. We could go in for a capture, but we going for a capture? Yeah, we can maybe capture that guy. What if we did that? Okay, first let's eliminate this guy right now. And then let's see if we can wound this guy. Excellent. Okay, Jack. No kill, but let's actually, you know what? We can do some amazing things. I like how he implodes like a singularity.
Another successful operation.
How do they have infinite H&R? It's a weird bug. It has to do with the way. Okay, so Training Roulette Plus modified all of the multi-shot perks so that they would function together. As a result, hit and run occasionally gives I guess we're just gonna skip the whole bit.
Yes. I believe we may have found the source of the strange readings we picked up when we first encountered it.
What is it, Doctor?
What is
Not
it?
exactly sure. It's organic in nature, yet highly magnetized, and it appears to resonate very faintly within a specific electromagnetic spectrum. It is currently unclear how or...
Perhaps that's because this is outside your field of expertise.
Ooh, Shen casting
If what
shade.
you're saying is true, this object is an antenna, one that's receiving a signal.
Valen, stand back.
Can we
This isn't your field.
No, at least not yet. We would first need to determine its encryption algorithm.
My team can handle that.
In that case, I will focus on constructing an interface between this object and our global communications array, which we'll need to trace the signal.
Then it looks like researching this crystal should be our top priority.
Any promotions? No promotions. What even is this game? We got an alien carbine.
Commander to the hangar. Commander to the hangar.
Take a shot every time Bradford says what. I don't think he says what is it every single time. So we are seeing events out of order. There is a whole. I mean, I don't think the game expects you to do early captures of the outsider, but there is a whole thing where if you capture and interrogate another alien first, Valen comes along and says, "This is great, but we looked inside its brain, and its brain told us you have to capture an outsider, and then you capture an outsider, and then we get the scene that we just saw." But you know, it's this is me spoiling the whole game for you. But are we ever going to see this covert ops? Eight sectoid corpses for a scientist. No, that's not a good deal. Also, I think I still need my sectoid corpses for something. When does my yeah? I lost a lot of research time with the last covert with Exalt attack. I wasn't paying attention. They hacked me. They hacked me for research. Mechanized unit shiv suppression would be a good one to get as well. It's a cheap one too. Mechanized. You proposed some new. Oh, okay. Ranger proposed some new systems that should increase mechanized unit survivability, increasingly dangerous subsystem. I want to know what that is exactly. Looking it up. It's called mechanized. What does that do? What does that give us exactly? It unlocks alloy. Oh, it unlocks alloyed carbide plating and core armoring. Those are both nice to have when mechs are being used. Makes them very survivable. I think it's worth it. Cyberdisk ref. What do I, so it costs me 2 cyberdisk wrecks. What are they used for? Penetrator weapons, defense matrix, the autopsy, of course. You can sell them for soldiers if you've done the autopsy. The cyberdisk autopsy is required for gene mod, iron skin, sentinel drone. I think I'm going to keep the cyberdisk Rex for the time. Hey, there's birds. How you doing? Yeah, I saw your Discord message for me. Oh, there's birds. You subscribed. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for that. Um, you're on a 2-month streak. Nicely done. I'm going to hold off on because I want to keep. I want to. Yeah. I need the Cyberdisc Rex more than I need the core armoring. Shiv rebuilt. Yes. Nothing else. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to build a satellite. Even though I have space for what? Space for it's too late now. I'm not gonna. A terror mission, attacking Ottawa, Ontario. That's hitting a little close to home. Well, I guess we gotta save. Gotta save Justin. Justin, we're coming. We have a good team. Yeah, we gotta go save. We gotta go save the Trudeaus. It does take 21 days. We're on July 10th. It would be... I can always cancel it. What it says. What do I need? I need, Justin Biebs? Yeah. Yeah, that Justin. I don't know where Justin Biebs lives. I know he's Canadian. Great. We can take credit for that. What am I looking at? Oh yeah, satellites. I need 180. Oh, I'm short very little, actually. Let's, sell some Illyrium. Sell down to 3. You can always cancel this if it doesn't look like it works. Also, I could build quickly. How long? 10 days to build quickly, but 6 meld and a lot of money. No, I'm not going to build quick. 20 days. Ooh, it'll just come in. It'll come right under the wire, won't it? Oh no, 2 days. Oh yeah, all right, good. Good call, Rock. Thanks for yeah, thanks for thinking of that. I do have time. I do have the space for it, right? Yes, I do. So we can launch a satellite. Lucas. Sell 19? Sell 19 what? What am I selling 19? Oh, you've got hundreds of hundreds. I've got 119 floater corpses. I know. And think, if I hadn't rocketed them all earlier today, I would have had 123 floater corpses. I mean, you don't have enough floater corpses unless you have over 120. Shy just one. No, I'm keeping my floater corpses. Leave me alone. I like them. We've got them all stacked up in the storage room. They kind of fit on top of each other really nicely. Like you take the bottom engine parts and you stick them in the top intake parts, and they just stack really nicely. You make a whole Jenga wall out of them. Okay. Anyway, we have a terror mission to do in Ottawa. This is fine. Socks is coming off in 5 hours. How much time do we have for the terror mission? 24 hours. Okay. It might be worth waiting. 4 hours. We're having okay, a lot of people, so a lot of good people are coming available. Store them with all the sticks. Yes. But I bought like, how many bundles of 200 sticks did I buy in that one time? Yes. Let's see what kind of team I can put together. I think I don't need to wait. I think we can just go in right now. Here's Sniper, Scout, Rocketeer, Gunner, Infantry. Who am I missing? Assault and Medic. Socks is literally the worst nickname. I like it. I like Socks. I think it's cute. What if I spelled Socks with an X? Would that be better? Socks is an original nickname. I remember that. I remember having Socks as a character from before I learned I could modify the nickname list, so it's in there. Should we bring an extra Rocketeer for a terror mission? Of course we should. Or should we bring in an extra sniper? Rocketeer it is. Just call him Sucks. Would be funnier. I mean, that's the way nickname, like, military call signs, you would very rarely get the, you know, soldiers of any rank would very rarely get call signs that are like these kind of edgy badass ones. They'd all be sort of kind of funny. You'd usually get them because, you know, during hazing or something like that. That's when you would usually get your call sign, and it was never something like you know, badass McBadasserton. Engineer with the rocket, okay, and how many? Okay. Do you need? We need to bring a repair or an arc thrower on a. My soldiers never miss. I don't know what you're talking about. I think everyone has more or less the gear that they need. Did the person giving you the Rock nickname not know that your nickname your last name was Rock? Or did you just give yourself this nickname, knowing full well that it was also your last name? Okay, let's... Who is... I don't think we need an arc thrower for terror mission. Bring in M grenade. You... Okay. You're a weird medic. Light him up, lock and load. You're a shooter medic. What's your aim like? Is your aim any good? Your aim's not bad. Okay. Alright, you're a shooter medic. Fine. Training roulette plus. That's how this works. Cheese really is pure joy. There's Birds was telling me about Cheese the other day, that Cheese, like, literally activates, like, pleasure endorphins in the brain. It's like chocolate in that way. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Should I bring... No, I don't think I should bring an arc thrower on this mission. I kind of think maybe I should, though. Well, at the very least, we can bring an arc thrower here. It'll just be one, but it'll be worthwhile. This isn't really a good set of Packmaster and Repair. That just means you're destined to always... I mean, you'll have 4 charges, but you really need that many charges of an arc thrower? 3 is enough. More than enough. When would you ever use 3? Priscilla Maddox. You like that name? You like that name, but you don't like socks? I really need to know your rubric for name quality.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. Reports continue to indicate alien activity taking place within a major city. If the aliens are targeting civilians...
Worked like this. When I worked at a restaurant, someone with the first name, someone with the same first name as me got hired, as he was used a shortened version. Then they hired a third person with the same name. I had the only noun for a last name, and we needed name tags. Okay. So you're working at a restaurant, and they're like, yeah, that guy's named Rock. It says on his. Okay, no, that's fine. I see no problems with this. You can you can be Rock.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Squad is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your fire out there. We have civilians on the ground. Repeat, civilians are in the AO.
Interesting. Okay. So I want to know, are they in the building? Okay. Billion on the roof. Billion here. Wait, okay, hold on. Let me get my bearings here. Where are you? Where are you? You're there. Okay. So we've got these two contacts here. That's going to be one of them is civilian. So there's another civilian standing probably there or there. And then that means this civilian here is this guy by the wall. And that means these contacts are on the other side of the wall. That's more or less what I need to know. But they're on the other side of... They're like there's a door there, I think. I think they're right behind the door that's there. Anyway, let's...
Heading there now.
Okay, we got... Oh, wow. Okay. Didn't activate. But we've got loaders over there. Jesus. That's a lot of pods in our activation zone. This is gonna be. It's gonna be
right, man. Look,
It's good.
you're not reading it right.
That's right. Thanks for that. Not a lot of great places to put people. Put you up here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay. I know these circles, these sightline circles, aren't 100% accurate. I've inched up to a circle before and activated when it kind of said I shouldn't, but be okay. How many goddamn Rocketeers do I have? Okay, good. Alright, we got good positions for all of our Rocketeers. I don't think I'm going to mess with that anymore. Yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere near that anymore.
Roger that.
Okay.
I'm on the move.
Okay, I wonder if they'll patrol into us. That would be ideal.
Watching.
All of my Rocketeers have steadied their weapon. If they don't move, I say we blow them from... We take off and nuke the site from orbit. No, they're activating. Okay, and they're scattering. Okay.
Here they come.
Chrysalids. I love chrysalids. Good luck. Good luck, Shang, with that marksman rifle. Good effort. I love it. Okay. Think we can in the zone this this chrysalid? I think we can. I think we can do 6 points. Ah! Okay, well then. Not what I wanted. I wanted it all. We got more in the zones we can do. We could come back here.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, we should be able to in the zone this fellow. You know, whatever.
The target remains.
Come on. Just one.
Hostile neutralized. I have no ammunition. Reloading.
What say you? Okay. Think. Yeah, 90%. Still a 1 in 10 chance to miss, but you know. Oh, that was a not a. I meant to get you up against the wall. Will you be fine there? I don't know. It falls under the criteria of an allowable turn reset. Actually, what's what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do a it's move to cursor, right? Move, maybe not. Huh. I thought it was move to cursor. Oh, teleport to cursor. There we go. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. That's where I wanted to move them. And you, where are we gonna move you to? It's a legit move.
I'm rolling. You're good to go. Now move.
Now move. Okay, so you have good overwatching skills. Put that to you. You have also good overwatching skills. Yeah, I don't know about you. I don't like this position you're in. Not great. It's not a great position. That might be better. Don't have this heavier weapon. A cyber disc. Excellent. That may be so, but I didn't like the cover that they had. That sucks. Love this. Okay. Yeah, I say we rocket this first pack of guys. Yeah, that should be all right. Maybe not though. You might be the one to do the rocketing, I think. Your position is crappy. I don't like. You've got a million targets. Okay. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna do the rocket now. We might do a lot of rocketing in this turn. Come on. Where's my spot? There's my spot. That was terrible. Okay, what can you do? Excellent. I think I killed a civilian though, but we can in the zone this fella. I might in the zone with someone else. Can I do in anyone else? No, I don't know if I can. Well, that's terrible. That's terrible. I should have given Zhang the Kestrel armor. I really hate these situations where you're fighting out of your landing zone. It's actually not the worst thing. If I have to retreat, I can, but it's it just kind of means that you're stuck with the only cover that you're ever going to get. This will probably be the whole mission.
On the move.
Okay. Come on. You'll be back in the fight ASAP.
That was such a weird voice.
Hostiles pacified.
Yeah, I think we might need to smoke grenade this turn, because we are too far out in the open. Going to... What do you think? Should we shred this guy, shred these guys back here? I think that's actually a pretty good move. I like it. Yeah, let's do that.
Rockets away.
Excellent. Now, I wonder how many in the zones can we do? Just one, as it turns out, because I'm out of ammo. as you say. Need to get lock and load on you. Alright, so if we only have the one shot, who's the shot gonna get hit? I think we need to take out this floater. Probably the most irritating. No, sniper does not have lock and load. Our men Titan though has light him up, so we can do a hit and nice hit. Oh, that was really good. Good actually. Oh, maybe we should go for a second hit, maybe kill it, or should I do a smoke grenade? Safer move would be the smoke grenade. The safe move with you would be to gonna do that. Suppress the cyber disc. Not a bad idea, actually. Cyber discs do... Yeah, actually, that's the perfect move. You are correct. We gotta find a nice... We're gonna find a better spot for you. Yeah, suppression was perfect because if it had it could come up and mess me up with a grenade. More chrysalids. The chrysalids activate? Alright. Let's do another rocket attack. Not very good range. Okay, let's okay, let's do a big attack. We might smoke grenade. We'll see. Yeah, this works. Any good places? Kind of. Not really, but kind of.
Moving out. There's something here.
Oh, good. Something to throw a rocket at. Well. It's shredded? What's shredded? The disc? I know the disc is shredded. That was a bad rocket. Bad enough, I think it justifies another rocket. Zhang, where you at? How your shots? Okay, let's start taking out. Let's start clearing the field. Actually, let's make sure these guys are taken care of. We can clear out these guys pretty well. I'm launching as many rockets as I can. I don't know what you want from me. That's why snipers are amazing. Oh, you don't have a cover. Okay, well, that's fine. We managed to take care of your cover nicely. Let's... That is a case. Finish off the drone, and then we'll, Yeah, I will move the gunner. The gunner will be moved. And the cyber disc will be going down. Holy hell, this has to be like half the like how many more aliens are there? I need to know, because there can't be that many left.
Roger that.
Okay. Got it covered.
Are you just gonna run off and kill all my civilians? Okay, let's we're on a floater hunt.
I am moving.
I haven't heard anything else.
Okay.
I'm on the move. Je me manie. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Making very dangerous moves. Do not play like this. Nobody do what I'm doing. This is not a good way to play.
Position confirmed.
I'm playing with in the style of someone who thinks there's nothing left on the map, which is not an assumption you should ever make.
Okay. Let's rock. Roger. I've got my eyes on.
As you wish.
No cover up there, huh? Oh, you can't make it up there. Well, you can make it up here. That might be fine. There you are. Wish I had snapshot. But we're not going to. We're going to hunker down. Okay, there's 2 floaters. Weird. I'm surprised that there's more than one.
Heading to that location.
It did kind of look like that, didn't it?
Good to go.
Can I free 2 civilians at once?
Move your ass, you're safe.
I can indeed.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
He's got his eyes on. Terrifying.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Got it. Moving. Let's do this.
It's reading right, man. Look. Well, you're not reading it right.
Bien, commandant.
Yeah, if I had someone with a motion tracker available, I'd be using it. But I can't leave Zhang out there in the open, and if I throw the so we gotta move you someplace safe. We might be able to move. No, that would be terrifyingly dangerous.
I'm moving to that position.
Bien, je surveille le coin.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Nice. Yeah, I don't usually put snipers on Overwatch, but in this case, I thought it was the right move. Let's find someone who doesn't have any kills. You don't have any kills. Titan, you deserve a kill. Can't believe you don't have any kills. You did so much damage to that. You deserve this kill. Or not. I want to do a motion tracker. Okay. This might be the best I've ever done on a terror mission. If this is the last alien and we save 15 guys, holy heck, that's too many guys. Okay, Utah.
Operational objectives completed.
I don't think I've ever gotten a high number like that in Long War. I don't think I've ever even come close. Titan got promoted. Cyber... 3 more floaters. Yay. Panic has increased. Despite my amazing performance, panic increases.
Remember, we will be watching.
It looked like I might have, yeah. It was a little bit of a wild rocket. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. How are we doing for time? I'm going to advance. I'm probably not going to do the, yeah, there we go. How much time do I have? Let's,
Commander, we're in desperate need of additional troops. If we
yeah.
don't start recruiting new
I know.
soldiers through the barracks soon, we're not going to win this fight.
Relax. We are going to win this fight. 48 hours? 48 hours, Bradford? We've got everyone coming back in action in 48 hours. We'll be fine. I don't want you to ever bring up the fact that I blew up a civilian on on the mission that, or I rescued the best. And I started late, so it's already late. Okay, let's advance enough to get as many people. Wow, we haven't seen any UFO contact in 2 days. All right, let's do this. We'll do the data recovery now, and we'll I have no doubt we'll have enough to do both missions. We kind of have to do both, but it'd be nice if I could get that scope upgrade. Probably not though.
We are confident that you
Oh, it's a full-size mission. The data recovery. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out. We will do this covert ops on Wednesday evening. Tomorrow we will be back playing Vampire. So tune in for that. Thanks for hanging out, and have a good night.